She states clearly that her love places no residence in realms that are destitute of morality. In these industrial times, it is sister of the atavistic wind to whom the lands bend. She signs off in an octave similar to the eighth line of my heart. And that's where the story starts. Wrapping the tea leaves of my fingers around the cervix of her neck, it is in the barrel of her fovea that I become learned in the art of divination, only to realize that she is a vortex away from a heaven not too far from the distant star of her lips. I lay my star upon thee. From her I learned the true meaning of alchemy through transmuting dilapidated balconies into golden bridges of union. Down the banister of her spine I slide with the tea leaves of my fingers once more for sure to feed my certainty. She certainly is cut from the pure Elysian core from which the eternal sap of life is born. Within an atavistic dance I am riding within the bunkers of her center, trying to survive the middle passage so I can preserve the pages and sign off in an octave of my own. As deep as the 1863 engraved in the grave heartbeat of Sister Wind, to let Mother know I am alive, that I have survived the middle passage and have, with certainty, arrived at the shores of my new homeland to be. The 16th line of her mind signed the second octave of the divine that lies within me.
Well, I don't think of love as, in this context, as emotional bosh. I don't think of it as a weak force. But I think of love as something strong and that organizes itself into powerful direct action.
She states clearly that a love places no residence in realms that are destitute of morality. In these industrial times,